Ballyclare District Historical Memorial Association. Rangers Football Club. We answered our country's call. When war was declared on the 4th of August 1914, the FA decided to continue with the league matches, unlike other sports like cricket, who had cancelled all of theirs. Football matches were seen as a good army recruiting grounds, and in all services as a way of keeping the troops fit and active, boosting morale in the trenches, and keeping the world entertained during some of the bleakest times in history. Out of 5 championships played during the First World War, Celtic won 4 titles, with Rangers winning 1. Although the Celtic League titles are recognised and honoured, it was a very different outcome for Rangers during the Second World War. Rangers won 7 titles under the same government war restrictions as every other club in the leagues during World War II. They played many charity matches, raising funds for the war efforts, and on the 1st of November 1942, they even won the championship of a prisoner of war camp league in Germany, where they played against 13 other teams from other Scottish and English First Division clubs, with Preston North End coming second. But because official domestic competition was suspended in Scotland between 1939 and 1945, the Rangers' victories are not recognised, nor considered major honours. It was during these times the clubs formed regional leagues and cup competitions such as the Southern League that saw Rangers, Celtic, Hibs and Aberdeen all take part. It is argued that Hibs and Aberdeen consider their regional trophies as honours, and therefore the SFA and the SPFL should recognise and honour the 7 Southern League titles that Rangers won. The outstanding success Rangers achieved should not be dampened with the falsehoods spread by jealous parties that the Rangers players were put into reserved occupations to avoid active service. Not only an insult to the enlisted players, but an insult to the vital contributions made by these occupations. Willie Thornton played for Rangers his whole football career and was described as a gentleman in the truest form of the word, on and off the pitch, having never been booked or sent off during any matches. Willie spent 6 years in service with the Duke of Athol's Scottish Horse as a trooper, and for his acts of gallantry and dedication to duty under fire, he received the Military Medal. Ian McPherson signed for Rangers in 1939. He debuted in the 3-1 win against Arbroath at Ibrox before the competition was suspended. McPherson then went on to play for Rangers, scoring 11 goals in 11 games. June 1944 saw Ian receive the Distinguished Flying Cross by the RAF. The following year, he received a bar to add to his DFC, having been promoted to flying officer and now a veteran with some 102 sorties behind him. The British Army saw service from Donald McClatchy, Thomas Souter, Sammy Cox, David Gray, Archie Macaulay, and the Royal Air Force saw Chris McNee, Eddie Rutherford, Jimmy Simpson and Alex Stevenson all enlist. The Royal Navy saw Jimmy Parlane, Billy Williamson and Petty Officer Bobby Brown take up arms in the fight against the Germans during World War II. Many have tried to rewrite history in regards to Willie Angus VC. He received standing ovations both at Ibrox and at Parkhead on the same day. Although Celtic claim that the decorated hero was one of their players, the truth and fact is that this brave man played only one non-competitive game as part of a trial for Celtic on the 28th of September 1911 at Dumfries. They never signed him, and by the outbreak of war, William Angus was actually playing for Wishaw Athletic. The list is not extensive, and many other Rangers players bravely served their country during both World Wars, thus putting to bed the myths that the Rangers team were put into reserved occupations to avoid enlisting. They shall not grow old, as we are left to grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them.